18 WJTS Sports presents the Vincennes Lincoln-Alices versus the Jasper Wildcats. This game's brought to you by DuBois County Tire, McDonald's, Eulor & Sons, DuBois County Cares, and Mariners Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Now let's go down to the field.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight, the Wildcats at home with Vincennes Lincoln. The Cats 17-2 after their 12-0 win in 5 innings against the Titans last night out here. Jack Albrand, the junior lefty, will go for the Wildcats. Trey Fox will be on the hill for the Lincoln-Alices. The Cats can wrap up the SIAC with a win here tonight against their arch rivals. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the opening pitch right after this. Back out to Rooksor Field. The Wildcats take their places behind junior lefty Jack Albrand. Albrand wanted one with a 4.53 ERA and 19 innings of work. This will be his 5th start. Has worked a lot out of the bullpen for the Wildcats. Given up 9 hits, 11 runs, all 11 earned. Struck out 20 and walked 14 on the season. He's backed tonight by his defense in left field, Connor Foley, Eli Hof in center, Chris Hedinger back in the lineup in right, Grant Stratton at third, Ben Hankey at short, Cody Morton at second base, Andrew Wallace is at first base, and Ross Peter is behind the plate. Cats undefeated in Southern Indiana Athletic Conference play. They'll go to North tomorrow if Cats can wrap things up tonight. Be a stress-free trip to the north side of Evansville tomorrow. So we're ready for baseball tonight against these longtime rivals. They used to be in the same sectional with one another. The same conference still holds true. Lincoln and Jasper came into the SIAC together. So Blake Mincy, the Alice's third baseman, will stand in. Tim Hutchison on the coaching line at third. His nephew pitching for the Wildcats tonight, Jack Albrand. So Mincy gets in, and we're ready to roll here at Alvin C.
Number 19, Blake Mincy.
This one is foul back. Pitch outside. 1-1 here to the hitter Mincy. It is upstairs, and the count goes to 2-1. Last night in that 5-inning win, Foley went the first 3, then followed by Ryan Like. This one is in for a strike. Wayne Patterson behind the plate. Craig Mykrantz on the bases tonight. Albrand with a 2-2 count brings it home. That is upstairs, and it's 3-2 to Mincy. Dagan Perito, the center fielder, on deck for the Alices. The payoff pitch. Did he chase? And that's strike 3. 1 gone. So Albrand gets the punch out. His first of the ball game, first out of the game.
Vincennes, center fielder number 6, Dagan Perito.
Perito gets in. Right-handed hitter against Albrand. Takes first pitch high, 1-0. Stratton comes in on the grass at third. Albrand deals the 1-0. Big swing and a miss. And the count squares at 1-1 here. Blake Mead, the second baseman, waits on deck. Cats on the road at North tomorrow. Southridge here Friday night in Forest Park. Saturday afternoon out here. 1-2 the count here as Albrand works ahead to this hitter and brings it home. Outside corner, but barely missed. 2-2 to the center fielder of the Alices. Very slight win, if any, here at the ballpark. 2-2 as Albrand pushes it home. Fisted, shallow right. Hedinger comes in, and he'll make the play for the second out of the inning. So a fly ball to right field will bring Mead to the plate. He is the second baseman tonight.
Next batter, second baseman number 13, Blake Mead.
Little check swing, strike. Another breaking ball in for Jack. That's a strike 0-2. 0-2 delivery. That one slipped, and with 2 away, the Cats trying to get out of this inning here. One-two offering. The break even. He throws it outside. Three and two the count. Here comes the next pitch, and it's low. A 2-out walk issued from Allbrand to Mead. And Eric Vickers, the Owls' shortstop, gets in. No score, top of the first, Lincoln and the Wildcats.
18, Eric Vickers.
So Vickers, right-handed hitter, big hitter up on the plate, hands basically hang over the plate, runner at first. Fouled straight back. Allbrand works ahead to this hitter. Lincoln and the Wildcats here on a Tuesday night from Rookser. Cats had the force out at second base. Popped up a mile high. First base side foul territory toward the Wildcat dugout. Peters gives way to Wallace, and Wallace makes the catch for the third out of the inning. The Owls get a base runner. They leave him out there through a half. Jasper nothing, Lincoln nothing. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS. Back at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the first inning. Trey Fox on the hill for the Owls. First pitch dives low to Eli Hofe, a .352 hitter, as it's 1-0 to him. Next pitch is low. It's 3-0 to Hofe here. Trey Fox on the hill for the Owls. This ball 4 walked him on 4 pitches right off the bat. And Cody Morton stands in. Morton had 2 hits in the game against Gibson Southern. Cats had 11 hits on the ball game. Throw over back in time. They'll do that. They'll try to control that running game. That won't be the first throw over to first base that we'll see tonight. Play Morton straight away in the outfield off the line and left. Pitch outside, backhanded by the catcher, Colin Jackson. Connor Foley swinging his hot bat, waits on deck. Alice's in the Cats tonight. Alice's will play Gibson Southern in their sectional in 3A over at Southridge. They were here watching the Titans last night, 1-1. The count to the hitter, and they throw back over. Pause by Fox. Pitch on the way. Throw down to second base. Good throw. Got him. Hove cut down. Good throw by the catcher, Jackson. 1 away. Caught stealing. And Morton at the plate with a 2-1 count. Throw was right on the bag. It's a big help to Fox. Here's the pitch. Outside corner for a strike, and the count squares at 2-2 to the Wildcats' second baseman, Cody Morton. Line drive, left field, base hit. The Wildcats have their first hit of the game. A single to left off the bat of Cody Morton. And Connor Foley will stand in again. Hit home run number 6 and 7 last night. Both 2-run shots in the ball game for the Cats. See how they deal with him with a runner at first and one away. Works him on the outside corner in the low. 1-0. So the Cats, the road game at North tomorrow. Friday night here at Brookser against Southridge in a 6 o'clock start. The 1-0, but first to throw over. Then Saturday afternoon, Forest Park comes in here for a 1 o'clock ball game. Cats next week will be off until Wednesday when they go to South Spencer. Thursday, Bloomfield, and the regular season finale next Friday night against Brebeuf. Foley takes a pitch just a tad high, an off-speed pitch, and it's 2-0. Sectional will start 2 weeks from this Thursday when the Cats play Castle at Bossy Field in the first game down there. The 2-0 to Foley, and it's outside. 3-0 the count here. Runner at first. Foley will be swinging if it's in there, and he likes it. Pitch at the knees, strike, throw down to first, and back in time is the base runner. Even if they give you the green light, you don't have to swing at it. It wasn't to his liking, so now he's in a hitter's count at 3-1. Play him deep in the outfield, off the line and left. The 3-1 pitch to Foley, and it's ball 4, first and second. Second free pass issued by Fox, and with one away, here comes Wallace.
First baseman, number 18, Andrew Wallace.
Wallace at 340, no home runs, and 10 knocked in for the Wildcat first baseman. Wallace skies it into left. Going over towards the line is Jones. 2 gone.
Batting for Jasper, the catcher, number 10, Ross Peter.
So Ross Peter gets in. They'll play behind the runner at first. Force out at every infield base for that third out. Peter takes it in for a strike. 0-1 to the Wildcat catcher. Peter at 294. Cats come in at 312. That Daleville game boosted the average. They were below 300 heading into that one Saturday morning. Ball spins away, and it's second and third now on the wild pitch. So Peter has 2 guys out there here. Cats in their traditional home whites after going gray last night for a home game. Gibson Southern had gray uniforms on as well, so it was a battle of gray. The 1-1 dies low. So Foley out at second. Morton the runner at third. Peter in a spot here to deliver a 2-out, 2 RBI base hit. It is low. Fox has had some trouble tonight finding the strike zone. He's been deep in all the counts of these hitters. In Lincoln, they've got a busy rest of the week, and you get to this point, pitching sometimes is a problem. Walks it. So Lebehusen will stand in, and Tim Hutchison out to the mound to talk it over here as he makes that slow walk out to the mound. Terry Gilbert an opportunity to talk to Joe Lebehusen here. Chance to knock in a couple with the base hit himself.
Courtesy runner first base for Jasper, number 9, Caleb Berger.
Caleb Berger will run at first base for the Cats.
Number 6, Job Leverhusen.
Peter off the bases. He's the catcher. So Leverhusen with the bases jammed. Fox back to the full windup. And he will wait for Leverhusen, who asks for time. Alice is trying to get out of this unscathed here. Strike outside corner, so it's 0-1 to the Wildcat DH Leverhusen hitting for Allbrand. 0-1. Leverhusen brings it home. Ball shot foul. So Fox ahead, the 0-2. Dives low with that pitch. They got a big gap in left center field for Job. Pitcher stares over the top of his glove and comes home. Ball rifled back into the screen for a foul. 1-2 and holding to Leverhusen. Hedinger would be next for the Cats. Leverhusen waits. Here is that 1-2 plateward. Again, same thing. Fouls it back into the screen. No score, bottom of the first here at Gutgsell Field. Fox wants a new baseball, and he gets it. Climb back above the, or out back on the Gutgsell Field mound. He's ahead in the count, 1-2 against Leverhusen. Fox will get ready, come forward, and it's once again wasted foul. 1-2 here. Outfielders adjust here. The 1-2 pitch from Fox. It's high. 2-2 now. Leverhusen trying to battle back in the count. Count even up. 2-2 delivery. Popped up into center field. Going back on it is Perito. He's drifting back, and he'll make the catch for the third out of the inning. Wildcats leave them loaded. They don't score here in the home first. 1, Lincoln nothing, Jasper nothing. We'll break, and we'll come back with more after this. Back to the ballpark as Colton Pfaff will lead things off for the Alices here. No score, top of 2, Jack Allbrand. Out working once again. Ball fouled off into the catcher's glove, 0-1. Alice's had a base runner on a walk back in the first. That was it. Allbrand with 1 strikeout so far. The lefty will come home here to Pfaff. Chop foul in the batter's box. And it's 0-2 to the Lincoln hitter here. And Lincoln in 3A, they'll play over at Southridge in that sectional. They have Wednesday, Monday as their days of operation. Quarterfinals on Wednesday, semis and championship on Memorial Day Monday. One A and 2, Allbrand in agreement with Peter and brings it home. Slash foul, first base side, out of play. That is low. 2-2. Two and two the count. Hit sharply right at Hankey, takes it out of the air for the first out of the inning. 1 away for Blaine Tabler, the designated hitter.
Number 14, Blaine Tabler.
So Tabler waits, Pitch is low. One-0 delivery to Tabler. Chased one up. One delivery. Misses. 2-1. This one into right. And Hedinger grabs it for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 gone for the Alices. Noah Bushy will stand in.
Batting for the Alices, right fielder, number 42, Noah Bushy.
Pitch is inside here. Skips into the dirt, and it's 2-0 here to Bushy. Allbrain retired the first 2 back in the first and then issued the 2-out walk to Meade. Down that road here with a 2-0 count. Here's the next pitch. And it is high, 3-0. Offering. In for a strike, it's 3-1. 2 away here in the top of 2. Alice's bat as Allbrand brings the 3-1 home, and he walked him. So a 2-out walk given up by Allbrand, and that'll bring up the catcher Jackson.
Batting for the Alices, the catcher, number 25, Colin Jackson.
Colin Jackson will bat for Lincoln here. Runner at first. Allbrand in that stretch looks right at the base runner at first and will come home, pitch in for a strike. So the Alice's bat here in the top of the second with 2 away, a runner at first. Oh, 1. Tails outside there. 1-1 pitch on the way. Allbrand throws it right at the knees for a strike. He's ahead 1-2 here. One-two pitch from Jack. He got him to chase it. Strikeout number 2 for Allbrand. The Alices once again get a base runner, but they leave him out there. 1.5 in the books. Alice's nothing, Wildcats nothing. We'll take a break and we'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 at WJTS. Back to the yard. Chris Hedinger leads things off against Fox. No score, bottom of 2. Fox tiptoed through a mini minefield back in the first, had the bases loaded, but the Wildcats did not score. It'll be Hedinger, Stratton, and Hankey, bottom third of Terry Gilbert's order here in this one. Fox brings it home. Hedinger skies it right field shallow. In comes Bushy. He circles around it and makes the play, 1 away. So here comes Stratton for the Wildcats.
Number 13, Grant Stratton.
Cats had a base hit that from Morton back in the first. Cats in North tomorrow. We'll have it later on at 10. It'll be interesting to see how that one goes. Possible sectional opponents. I'm sure the pitching will be all messed up, or not messed up, but never know who will be on the mound for those two combatants when that sectional game in the second round perhaps looms. Pitch in for a strike, and it is 1-1. Cats have been the consistent team in the SIAC, obviously unbeaten. On any given night down there, you never knew what was going to happen, and it usually was crazy on some of the outcomes of games. But again, baseball's a lot different than most sports as far as consistency is concerned because of the starting pitcher that night. The 2-1 again popped up. Triangle out in right center field, and it's the center fielder coming in and makes the catch. I think the Cats may have set a school record so far for pop-ups this year. They have put that ball in the air a lot, and that's something that Coach Gilbert really despises. You want to put that ball on the ground, make other teams make the play as Hankey steps in. Sometimes they'll go through a game, and of the 21 outs, maybe, they say, well, 4 of them were ground balls. The rest were strikeouts or pop-ups or base hits or whatever. But you only make the team field the ball on the ground 4 or 5 times, that other team's going to have a good chance of winning that game or at least be in the game. The 1-1. Chop back through the middle. Pitcher Fox couldn't get it. The shortstop, Vickers, does and fires on to cut down Hankey for the 3rd out of the inning. Wildcats go quietly here in the home second. No score after 2. Alice's and Wildcats will step aside. We'll have more right after this. We head to the 3rd. Ethan Jones leads things off here for Lincoln. 9-1-2 against Jack Albrand, who has not given up a hit so far tonight against the Alices. Stratton comes in on the grass, and he's off the line at 3rd. The first pitch is out of the zone, 1-0. So Albrand fires at home, swung on and missed. And the Raiders and the Wildcats out here Friday night at 6. Hopefully the weather will be good. Good matchup there. And those two will not play anymore other than that game as well. The 1-1 hit back into the screen. And the count is 1-2. The 1-2. You let that slip, and it's 2-2. Nobody out, nobody on for the Alices here in the top of the 3rd inning. No score here at Rookser. Got him. Albrand gets strikeout number 3. He struck a batter out in every inning so far. So 1 away for the top of the order in Blake Mincy, who went down earlier. This one slammed into right field for a base hit. There'll be no Wildcat no-hitter tonight as the Alices get their first hit of the game.
Center fielder number 6, Dagan Perito.
So Perito will get in. This one low. Good play by Ross Peter digging it out. No score here at Cats and Alices. Burrito asks for time and now gets back in. Cats have a double play possibility. Around the horn and up the middle. Albrand throws over. Back is the base runner, Mincy. So the Alices with the base runner. They've had a base runner in every inning so far. Jack comes to the set position and brings home the 1-0 pitch, and it's high. 2-0. Gap in left center field between Foley and Eli Hof. Overcast out here at Rookser Field. What else is new? No wind tonight. The 2-0 offering on the way. Runner takes off, shoots it toward the right field line. It's into the Wildcat bullpen up against the fence, so they go a little hit and run right there. And it's 2-1. 2-1. Backs him up, and it's 3-1 with the runner at first. One gone here. Alice is batting the visitor third. Lincoln occupies that third base dugout there in their green tops, gray pants. The 3-1 outside. It's first and second for Lincoln. So now you deal with the 3-hole hitter Blake Mead, who plays second base for Lincoln.
13, Blake Mead.
One away. A pause by Jack. Pitch high with a fastball, 1-0 here. Lincoln with first and second with one gone. Cats a ground ball away from getting out of this unscathed. Stratton off the line, and even with the bag at third, Allbrand comes to the set. Pitch just a tad high. Cat bullpen dark right now. 3 more games this week after tonight's affair. The 2-0. Chase ball 3, and it's 2-1. So Vickers on deck, Mead at the plate. Alice is with the first run of the game, possibly out at second base. Peter gives Allbrand the sign. Jack works quickly and throws it. It's up now, 3-1. First and second, Allbrand stares out at the runner at second and throws home. Good pitch at the knees for a strike, and the count goes full at 3-2. First and second. The payoff pitch here with one away from Allbrand. And it's high, ball 4. So the bases are jammed for Vickers, the cleanup hitter. 4 walks, and now Joe Blebahusen going to go to work in the Wildcat bullpen.
Eric Vickers.
Oh, mound conference as Terry Gobert goes out to the mound here to talk it over with his left-hander and the rest of the Wildcat infield. Basically, I'm sure he's saying, hey, let's get this ground ball and get out of here. Alice is threatening here in the top of the third inning here. So back to the first base dugout is the head coach of the Wildcats, and Vickers gets in here for Lincoln. Pitch wide. The 1-0 pops straight back. The 1-1 in there for a strike. 1-2, Allbrand would love to get a punch out here against the cleanup hitter Vickers. He popped in foul territory to Wallace earlier. No score. Alice is at every base with one gone. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. Struck him out, 2 gone. Big strikeout there for Jack. That's his 4th. And off the first baseman. So he lined sharply to Hankey his last time up. Still the bases loaded with 2 away. This one shot foul down the right field line. Time called momentarily. Brand with the bases loaded, deals with the hitter at the plate. Fouls it off over the top of the Wildcat dugout, into that dugout. Better be a wake down there. So 0-2, Allbrand out ahead, trying to leave them loaded here. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball out. 1-2. Lincoln threatening here. They've left 2 so far through the first 2 innings. Cats have a chance to have them leave them loaded here. The 1-2 from Allbrand does not chase, and it's 2-2. 2 gone with 2-2 the count to the hitter. Bases loaded. Allbrand here. A little bit of a situation, but he can get out with 1 pitch here. Allbrand comes set and will come home. Got him. Struck him out. Allbrand battles back from the bases loaded jam and gets the punch out. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. No score. Lincoln and Jasper will have more after this. Play goes to the 3rd no score, Lincoln and Jasper. Eli Hope, who walked earlier against Fox. Good work by Jack Allbrand getting out of that mini jam. Pitch inside, 1-0. So Fox peeks over the top of the glove, and he will bring it home here. Hove takes it for a strike, and the count squares at 1-1. Hove tries to bunt and bunts it foul. Lincoln bullpen up and running, likewise down the right field line for the Wildcats. One and two. Fox stares in the 1-2 to the Wildcat leadoff man. Breaking ball high and outside. Hope, Morton, and Foley here. 1, 2, and 3 in the Cat order against Fox. Cats have left 3 on as well through the first 2. This one spiked into the ground, and it's 3-2. Hove hits it right at the third baseman, and he takes it out of the air for the first out of the inning. Line drive to Mincy. One away for Cody Morton.
Baseman, number 5, Cody Morton.
Morton singled for the only Cat hit of the game, his first time up. Pitch is low. Lights on here at Rookser Field. Foley waits on deck. 1-0 the count, the wind and fire. That is outside. 2-0. Next pitch. And poured in there for a strike. This ball fouled away. Two and two. 3-2 now to Morton. Cody singled, as I said earlier. Cats again, Gibson Southern last night, a 7-run fourth. Jasper bats here in the bottom of the third. The payoff pitch to Morton took it right down central for a strikeout. First strikeout for Trey Fox. Good pitch right there.
Fielder number 24.
So Foley walked earlier. Base is clean here in the bottom of the third. No score. Foley a couple of 2-run blasts against Gibson Southern. One to center, one to right center. Pitch upstairs from Fox, 2 away here for the Cats. Wallace is on deck. Pitch out of the zone. Foley shoots it into right, but Bushy right there for it. And he makes the catch for the third out of the inning. Wildcats go quietly. In the third, we have played through 3 complete here at Rookser Field. No score, Cats analysis. We're back after this. Back to the ballpark, a new Wildcat pitcher, Grant Stratton, on for the 8th time this season. He is a perfect 5-0 with a 1.37 ERA. Has thrown 30 in 2/3 innings. Pitched that gem against Edgewood on Friday night when all 7 gave up 5 hits and a run in that win for the Wildcats. As Tabler, the DH, stands in. This one hit into left center field, going over his hope, and he grabs it for the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 gone. Allbrand went the first 3. No runs, 1 hit. Struck out 5 and walked 4 in his stint on the hill.
42, Noah Bushy.
Next pitch, ball pop foul. Next pitch on the way. Defensive swing fouls it off. This one fouled away. So Stratton ahead 0-2. So guys pitch tonight, maybe come back on Saturday. In that game with Forest Park, they try to set things up for the next week as well. And into the tournament, the 0-2 Stratton curveball fisted into the netting, first base side. Top of the 4th, no score here. Stratton comes ready, and he'll throw the 0-2 to the hitter Bushy, the right fielder. Hit on the ground softly towards Hankey. He'll field it on the grass and get his man by a half a step. 2 gone for Jackson, the catcher. Just a couple of hits between the 2 teams here.
Colin Jackson.
Fouled back into the glove. Oh, 1. Line drive, right field, base hit. Hedinger might have had a chance to throw him out at first. That ball was hit like a bullet into right. So second hit of the game for the Owls is first given up by Stratton here.
Left fielder number 7, Ethan Jones.
And Ethan Jones will stand in. Jones, a strikeout victim his last time up. First time facing Stratton here in the 4th. Lincoln with the base runner. Wallace holds that guy on at first. Stratton the stretch and the pitch. Ball fouled away straight back. So Lincoln, again, they've had base runners every inning. They stranded 5 so far, including last inning when Allbrand left them loaded. The 0-1 from Stratton. Hammer in for a strike, breaking ball. The 0-2 with 2 gone. Pitch on the way. With the runner at first. Stratton got him, struck him out. For the third out of the inning, they get a base hit, but they do not score. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. No score, Lincoln and Jasper here on 18 WJTS. We go to the bottom of the fourth, no score. Trey Fox back on for another inning of work for the Alices. Wallace leads things off. First pitch is outside. 1-0. So again, Albrand went the first 3 for the Cats. His night over. Wallace smokes it into center, but going back on it is Perito and makes the play for the first out of the inning. Wallace is flied out twice, and here comes Ross Peter, the Wildcat catcher. Again, a 294 coming in, no home runs and 12 knocked in. North tomorrow down in the Pocket City or outside of Evansville on the north side. Cats have played north a lot, but it's all been at Rookser Field. Now that they're in the SIAC, they'll play it north. They got a really nice field. And Friday night against Southridge here. Forest Park comes in Saturday for a 1 o'clock game. A little JV action, I guess, after that. So, on Saturday. The 2-0 delivery. Right down the middle to Ross. So, 1 away. This one hit on the ground slowly towards third. Mincy will glove, throw on the run. Instead of setting his feet, he airmails it. And Peter will be at second base on the air by the third baseman, Mincy, on a bad throw. Kind of slung it underhand. And so the Cats have a runner at second on the air.
Courtesy runner at second base, number 9, Caleb Berger.
Berger will run at second base for the catcher, and here's Job Leverhusen. He skied out to center earlier.
Leverhusen.
Pitch low. So Berger, short lead at second. Fox comes home. Leverhusen takes it inside corner for a strike, and the count squares at 1-1. Fox bends at the waist, and he gets ready to work here. Leverhusen line drive into center. Will it stay up for Perito? No, it will drop. And Berger was not halfway, and he stays at second base. So a single to center.
Right fielder, number 16.
There comes Chris Hettinger. Here's the pitch on the way. Skied into left field. Going back on it is Jones, and he will not catch up with that one. It's up against the wall. Berger will come in to score. Here comes Leverhusen. Here comes the throw back in. He is safe. A 2 RBI double to left by Hettinger gets Jasper on the board. It's 2-0. Just hammers that one to left field. As the Cats get on the board here. Third hit of the game.
Number 13, Grant Stratton.
Grant Stratton will stand in. He is now the pitcher of record. Came in last inning. Stratton pops it up out of play over the Wildcat dugout, first base side. Rattles around down there. Pitch low. One and one to Stratton with Hankey on deck. Stratton squares a bunt. Nice bunt, third base side. Mincy will throw on once again. This one is a bad throw and in to score Hettinger. It's 3-0. So the second error of the game for the Alices, and Hankey will come to the plate. All coming in this inning. The wheels coming off the wagon here for the Alices with Hankey at the plate.
Hankey.
Fox throws it high. 1-0 here. Courtesy runner is Ernie will run at first.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 1, Tanner Ernie.
So they're going to go out and talk to Fox here. Cats will meet as well. With 1 out and a 1-0 count here. So that conference is over. Hankey will be at the plate. So Fox gets ready to go back out here and work. 3-0 Cats. They score 3 here in the bottom of the fourth. Throw back over, base runner back. Pitch inside. Two and oh, they throw over. Ernie back into the bag. Hof on deck, 2-0 to the shortstop, Hankey. He grounded to short earlier, pops up a bunt, and it's straight back. Two and one. That's up over his head, and it's 3-1 now. So Fox behind in the count. Runner at first. They hold him on the 3-1. Ball 4. A lot of walks in this game. Fourth walk for Fox. And we're going to have a new Lincoln pitcher here in the bottom of the fourth with 1 gone. 3-0 Cats. We'll take a break. We'll come back to Alvin C. Rookser Field right after this.
Eli Hope.
Back to the ballpark, Eli Hof against the new pitcher Jackson Johnson with runners at first and second. 3 already across here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch to Hankey is low. So 3 1/3 for Fox, still responsible for the 2 base runners out there. Ernie at second, at first Hankey, right-hander. Jackson comes home, outside corner for a strike. One and one. 2 Lincoln errors in this inning has not helped. Ball foul back. Trying to drop down a bunt, first and second with 1 gone. It's the new thing, I guess. Swing the bat, man. The 1-2 fouled away. That's a softball thing. Slapping and bunting and 1-2 with one away. Coach Gober just wants guys to drive in runs. There's a time and place for that sacrifice. They need to execute that, but here's a good chance to drive in a run. Ball spiked, and it's back to the screen. And Ernie didn't run right away, and he is down at third. Everybody moves up. We're going to get together and talk about that wild pitch. 2-2 here to Eli Hope. Lincoln infield going to come in here with one away. Cats in North tomorrow. Have it for you later on at 10 here on 18, the break even. Hope skies it down the right field line. Bushy toward the Wildcat bullpen, jumps up, makes the catch. Ernie tags from third. Pretty good throw back in, but it's late, and the Cats lead 4-0 as Hope drives in a run with the RBI. That run charged to Fox. Up, Hankey stayed at second base.
Second baseman, number 5, Cody Morton.
So here comes Morton, who is 1 for 2. 4-0 Cats, all four coming here in the bottom of the fourth. Johnson on, checks the runner, a short lead at second, and the pitch is low, 1-0. Offering. Now they throw back to second. Hankey was leaning just a bit. Chance to drive in the fifth run of the game. Pitch low, that's back. Catcher gets a loose of it. Now they throw it to Hankey and ball, or try to get Hankey at third. The ball bounced off his helmet. Came back toward the infield. That was destined for left field. So it's 2-0 to Morton. Morton waits in the 2-0. Line drive right field for a base hit, and it's 5-0 Wildcats. So, and that closes the book on Fox. 3 1/3, 5 runs on 3 hits. Struck out 1 and walked 4.
Baseman, number 24,
Foley becomes the 9th man to hit here in this inning. Wallace led things off by flying out to center field, fouled by an error, and that opened the floodgates for the Cats. Foley takes it inside, 5-0 Jasper, 5 here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner at first with 2 away. Cats have out-hit the Owls 4-2. Next pitch forthcoming here. First a throw over. Ball slightly gets away. One-0 pitch. Foley airs it out. It's 1-1. Runner takes his lead. The pitch from Johnson to Foley inside. And it is 2-1. Pitch in for a strike, snap throw down to first, and it's 2-2 now to Foley. The 2-2 offering. Curveball Foley. Jackson in the infield, foul territory, first base side, and that will be up near the top of the Wildcat dugout. Two. Foley shoots it into right field for a base hit. Rounding second is Morton. He's in at third. Runners on the corners for the Cats. Another base hit here. So Wallace will stand in here.
First baseman, number 18, Andrew Wallace.
Batting for the second time in this one. 5 runs here in the bottom of the fourth. Wallace waits, takes it low, 1-0. Cats with 5 hits, Alice's with 2. One-0 pitch. Wallace skies it into center, going over is Perito in a little bit, and he makes the catch. For the third out of the inning, Wallace flies to center twice in this inning, but the Cats score 5 in the bottom half of the fourth, and they lead the Alices of Old Vincennes 5-0. We'll step aside to have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back for the top of the fifth. Lincoln now trails 5-0. Stratton on for his second inning of work. First pitch of the inning to Mincy is a ball, 1-0. Mincy 1 for 2 against the other pitcher. Allbrand. Fisted foul. 1-1 the count. 5 runs in the bottom of the fourth for the Wildcats. Stratton again is the pitcher of record after Jack Allbrand went 3 innings, giving up no runs. This one out of the zone, 2-1 here to the leadoff man, Mincy. Next delivery. It's 3-1 here. Stratton 5-0 on the season coming in, mostly as a starter. Fouled back into the glove. It's 3-2. Chop foul. Third base side toward the Alice's bullpen. First game of baseball between Lincoln and Jasper as members of the SIAC. The 3-2. Walked him. So a leadoff walk here given up by Stratton. 5th for Wildcat pitching, and the 2-hole hitter, Perito.
Number 6, Dagan Perito.
So Perito stands in for Lincoln. Runner at first. Wallace will hold him on. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Stratton comes to the belt and brings it home. This one chopped up the middle. Stratton to Hankey for 1. The relay back to first base. That's a double play. And is really good. That ball gets by Stratton. Hankey is right by the bag to field it and touch it, but it was executed well. 2 away for
second baseman number 13, Blake Mead.
Blake Mead. Mead walked twice against Allbrand. Curveball misses low, 1-0. Top of the 5th, Jasper on top, 5-0 here against the Alices. Stratton brings it home. Oh, foul ball here. Next pitch, low. And is in for a strike. 2-2 now. Stratton one pitch away from a 3-up, 3-down inning with that twin killing. The break even misses outside, and the count runs forward 3-2 now. 3-hole hitter here for the Alice's. The next pitch from Stratton. Walked him. 2 walks in this inning for Stratton. That doesn't happen very often. And Vickers will stand in.
Shortstop number 18, Eric Vickers.
So 1-0 Stratton peeks over at the runner at first. Comes set, brings it home again, fouled off. Lincoln down 5-0 here in the top of the 5th. A 5-run 4th for the Wildcats. One offering here. Hit on the ground up the middle. Hankey at short will come and get it and throw to Wallace to end the inning. Again, a 3-up, 3-down inning with that double play as the Cats lead 5-0 heading into the bottom of the 5th. We'll take a break and come back after this. Back to Rooksor Field. Jackson Johnson on for his first full inning of work. Finish things up for Fox as last inning as Ross Peter gets in. Cats scored 5 in the bottom of the 4th on another big inning last night against Gibson. They had another multi-run inning, a 7-run 4th. Daleville on Saturday, that 13-run 2nd. An 8-run 4th against New Pal. 1-1 pitch. Peter hits it softly to first. The first baseman runs it to the bag. Pfaff, pitcher kind of late breaking, but Pfaff able to run it over there. 1 down for Leverhusen now.
Designated hitter number 6, Job Leverhusen.
And Leverhusen gets dotted, so he's at first base with 1 gone. First hit by pitch by Lincoln.
Right fielder number 16, Chris Hedinger.
Win 1 here to the hitter Hedinger. Pitch out. Nothing doing for the Wildcats. Stratton waits on deck. 1 gone here in the home 5th. This one fouled away up near the Alice's dugout. The 1-2. chop foul. One and two, runner at first, one and gone. Here's the pitch to Hedinger, chased one out of the zone. First base was occupied, 2 away. Did not have to throw down for a strikeout for Jackson now with a runner at first and 2 away. 5-0 Cats. Here comes pitcher Grant Stratton. He reached on an air and scored back in that 5-run fourth. Hankey, the runner at, or actually the on-deck hitter, I should say. Leba, who's in the runner at first, pitched to Stratton, outside corner for a strike. 0-1 here. Throw over, back in time. Oh, 1 pitch here. Curveball blocked nicely by Colin Jackson behind the plate. Jackson Johnson on the hill. This one fouled away by Grant, and it's 1-2. This one out of the zone. Two and two. Runner at first base. Stratton digs back in. Johnson comes home. Ripped into left field with some big-time topspin on it, and Jones makes the catch for the third out of the inning. Stratton hit that one pretty well. Cats leave 1 through 5. They lead the Alice's 5-0. We'll take a break and have more after this on 18 WJTS. Colton Poff leads things off here in the 6th against Grant Stratton. On for his third inning of work. Ball chopped back through the middle. Stratton fields it and throws on. He had to navigate the hill, kind of backed up on it. Took it in between hops, but 1 pitch, 1 gone. Can't argue with that. So Tabler will stand in. He is 0 for 2 against the Wildcat pitching. Alice is with just 2 hits on the ball game. Stratton brings it home. Nice curveball. Misses, though, 1-0. Stratton comes home, swung on and missed. Big swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Right fielder, number 42, Noah Bushy.
Here is the pitch on the way, and that is in for a strike. Bushy walked and grounded to short. Shot foul, first base side. 5-0 Cats here in the top of the 6th. All the scoring in the bottom of the 4th for the Wildcats. Curveball misses. 1-2. Kick and fire. This one chopped on the ground to Hankey. He comes up and makes the play for the third out of the inning. Alice's go quietly here at the top of the sixth. We'll head to the home sixth. Cats 5, Lincoln nothing. We'll take a break. This is Wildcat Baseball on 18 WJTS. The ballpark, new pitcher, Ethan Jones. Steffi goes and takes his place in left. So Jackson Johnson, the second pitcher, went 2 2/3.
Leading off the Wildcats
Did not
as we close out the sixth inning.
give up a run.
Shortstop, number 4,
Those 5 were attributed to the starter, Fox. Gave up 2 hits, struck out a batter, did not walk a batter, and hit one. Ben Hankey leads things off in what could be the Wildcats' last at bat. Sidewinder is Jones, and he pumps it in there for a strike, and it is 0-1. Eli Hope to follow here in the home sixth. Cats leading Lincoln 5-0. Cats 17-2 and winners of 9 straight. Could be heading into that game with North tomorrow on a big winning streak and go down there as SIAC champs after a victory here tonight if they can wrap it up, which was big. Line drive, left field. It'll drop for a base hit. So the sixth hit of the game as they greet Jones rather rudely. And
center fielder number 11, Eli Hope.
so Hope stands in. Cats with a base runner at first on the sixth hit of the game. Jones throws it outside 1-0. Again, he drops down. Pitch outside, 2-0 here. Two-0 delivery. Runner bluffs going outside back the screen. That'll allow him to go up the second base. Three-0 pitch. Walked him.
Second baseman number 5, Cody Morton.
Morton stands in. First and second, nobody out, 5-0. That is in for a strike. Oh, and 1 here with Morton at the plate. First and second, they spin it up there, and this one misses. 1-1 now. Cats lead 5-0 here in the home sixth against Lincoln. Cats got all 5 in the fourth. Only 6 hits on the game against Lincoln pitching. Runner takes off from second to third. And on the back end, Eli Hof goes down to second. Pitcher a little slow to the plate. Now Morton's got 2 out there. Two and 1 here. This one hit on the ground to second. That'll chase home a run on to first. And there are There is one gone. RBI ground out by Morton. Up to third goes Hove.
Third baseman, number 24, Connor Foley.
So a runner at third, the infield in for the Alice's. Pitch outside. Cats on top now, 6-0. Foley at the plate here. He is 1 for 2, singled and also walked in the game. Foley hits it on the ground, is short. Concede the run, and Foley is going to be out at first. First baseman Pfaff had to stretch. 7-0, 2 away. RBI ground out by Foley. And here comes Wallace with 2 away.
First baseman, number
7-0
18,
Cats.
Andrew Wallace.
One and one here to Wallace. Base is clean here. 2 away. Cats have out hit the Alice's 6-2. Lead on the board 7-0. Cat pitchers throwing shutout baseball. First Allbrand, then Stratton. Those two working on a 2-hitter. Wallace spanks it foul toward the Wildcat bullpen. Two and two. Wallace waves at that one, swung at a bad pitch. Cats, though, get a couple here in the bottom of the 6th. 7-0, they lead after 6 complete. Last call for the Lincoln Alice's. We'll step aside and we'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to the ballpark. Cats lead Lincoln 7-0. New pitcher on the mound, Caleb Werner for the Wildcats. His second stint on the hill, pitched 2 innings of no-run, no-hit baseball against Daleville on Saturday. Jackson, the catcher for the Alice's, steps in. First pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. 7-0 Jasper. Wildcats looking to go to 18-2 and winners of 10 straight, wrapping up the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference in the process here. 0-1. Pitch in for a strike from Caleb. Jackson so far 1 for 2 in the game. Cats with 5 in the 4th and 2 more in the bottom of the 6th. Werner on to try to nail it down. The 0-2 from Caleb Werner. Curveball served on the ground towards Hankey. It's short, and he makes the play. 1 up, 1 gone. So Jones, the hitter, or a new hitter into the game for the Alice's.
Now batting for Vincennes, number 28, Tegan Johnson.
Tegan Johnson will hit Johnson, hitting for the Alice's here. So 1-0. Jones, pair of strikeouts, so he's lifted here. Swing and a miss here to Johnson. Werner works with a 1-1 count here. Alice is shackled with just 2 hits on the game. 1-1 here. Pitch on the way. Strike outside corner at the knees. 1-2 with one gone. Werner fires it home. Hit on the ground to Morton at second base. He gobbles it up. Throws high. Wallace kept the tag on him for the second out. 2 away here.
Batting for the Owls is third baseman, number 19, Blake Mincy.
So Blake Mincy will be the Owls' last hope here in a 7-0 game. One 1-0 here to Mincy. 2 away. Werner gets ready to throw the 1-0 to Mincy. It's on the way. Lofted foul out of play. Right field side, and the count goes to 1-1. And this Cat win would clinch the SIAC championship. One and one. Werner comes home. Breaking ball, skied into center. Hope drifts back, waits for it to come down. And this one's over. The Wildcats clinch the SIAC championship with a 7-0 win over the Lincoln Owls out here at Rooksur Field. 7 runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Wildcats. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Owls. With the win, the Wildcats go to 18-2 on the season and winners of 10 straight, heading into their game with Evansville North coming up tomorrow evening. We'll have it for you later on at 10 here on 18 WJTS. Wildcats win it over the Owls 7-0. For Jeremy Markos, I'm Kurt Gutgsell saying good evening from Rooksur Field.
This has been an 18 WJTS presentation of high school sports.